Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
Well, full-back biases aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Maicon, a player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having three players in one. He's defensively sound enough to be an old-fashioned full-back while having the attacking prowess of a winger.
And he's sure, therefore, to be one of the busiest players on the pitch today. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Neymar on a charge down the left. It's come to nothing. Could move up a gear here. Ribéry stood up well to him there. Messi. Oh, that's delightful. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Cannavaro clears. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here! And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he refuses to take the bait.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's surging through. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Neymar. He can run onto that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ribéry crosses it in. Maldini gets it away. It's a good run down the right. And he's whipped it across. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Messi, plenty to aim at. Goes for a shot! It's there! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a throw-in. Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great vision. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. It's out for a goal kick. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. And he cuts out the supply. Davids calmly anticipates. Now it's Shevchenko, distributed tidily. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Georgia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Messi. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that is one way to stop him. The ball has bounced loose now. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bullet! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Bullet going about things with real menace. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's found a way through. Skims one in. Casillas with the clearance. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Turkey needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Michael. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he's managed to get free. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Johan Cruyff.
Oh, that's
Number
superb.
13.
He's away. He saw the date. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty.
Coming on the field.
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Mbappe. Number 20.
So this
Romario.
to extend their
Number
lead.
77. Rui Costa. Number 18.
And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And that's a poor penalty.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Pullet plays it short. He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe! And he's following up! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's a chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And this is Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. He's trying to hit the front line here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Pepe cuts out the pass. And this is Roberto Baggio. Puyol. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's on it, can he get away? Puyol gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. And it's Neymar. Now it's Platini. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's a sharp little ball here. Plenty to aim at here. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And they've got rid. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rijkaard.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer.
Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared. Rijkaard takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Look at the space here. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitutions taking place.
Del Piero is eyeing up his options in the middle. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cruyff. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to get it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they can break here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Del Piero. He has found the way through. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to clear it. And he's gone looking for safety. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. And here's the chance to counter. He is through here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Messi plays it short. Plays it in low. Vieira! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Threads one in. Always onto this. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on to replace him.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Thinks about the shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Can he get it through? Rashford. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Puyol. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tries to get it clear. Now it's Neymar. Dunk. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. The ball's gone astray. That ball looks a good one. That is good alertness. Now it's Del Piero. And he's there to belt it away. Neymar. Baresi. Puyol concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
8,
changes on
Zenedine.
both sides, actually.
Number 14, Dunk. Number 20, Platini. Number 21, Messi. Coming on the field, number 25, Nuno Mendes. Number 13.
Now, this could be a
Henderson.
chance.
Number 15.
Dealt with nicely
Roberto
by the
Carlos.
defence.
Number
Oh, what a
11,
ball!
Stoichkov.
Expertly cut out,
Substitution.
really nicely done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Referee's given a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's made its way to him. Roberto Carlos. Great vision.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Pelé.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Shot could be on, great ball, and he's in here!
When you're struggling for numbers, you try to create that defensive compactness and conserve energy, but fatigue begins to play a much bigger role, and it may well yet make all the difference here.
Now it's Stoichkov.
There they go, hunting again.
That's headed upfield. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's just beyond his reach. Rashford finds himself offside. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. Poor, a bust challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. That has not gone well. Throw in. Quality ball. Rui Costa tries to
There will be
pass it
1
through.
minute added time.
Henderson gets good distance on it. And here's Rui Costa. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Mbappe's having a shot! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Kylian Mbappe.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's own... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow. Beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And we're underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Played into space out wide. Oh, that's delightful. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Georgia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert it.
Oh, terrible mistake. And the shot! He's scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Owen. Kante spots it and intercepts. It's a good run down the right. Raul is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Paulette.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is just ripping it up. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
And he shoots! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Camavinga. Beckham. Timber. Oh no, this does not look good. Pepe. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Michael. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Baresi. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, what a mistake! Can he stop it going out? Oh, super ball! Real chance! They've done it! And it is becoming almost too There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Georgia really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
And we are back on the way. And this is Cruyff, and he's picked it up out wide. Finds himself. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And we're underway. Messi playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any...
Big chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement, came up again. And a shot! And he's straight offside. Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Manchester United looking to pass their way through, and there's green grass ahead of him. He's tried one! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Del Piero. Quarter of an hour played. Shevchenko. Baresi deals with that comfortably. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And they're back in front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Cruyff. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Messi has another go! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Thuram proves too strong. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pullet. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And a chance! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing.
He's having a shot! Relentless, just relentless. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager.
Cruyff! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
A message to the wise: it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance for a shot! Chance! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals!
Please take this opportunity
Smiles
to
broad
official
and
store.
beautiful. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter.
Strife! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give it...